This is Mark the Meerkat in with the trade of the day from the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, brought to you by Grok Trade. It was on AMD. Here it was in this morning. It had opened to the upside, but it was basing right here on the even dollar, $28, and this R2 pivot line. It was up nicely, popped up here, and was now high basing. If you want to know more about a high base, go to our free chart school at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. That's right. So here it was. I set a trade right up here, just above the 28.50, possible major resistance there. And let's set the trade. Let the market come to me, and let's see what happened next. Boom! There it goes. It popped up here, and it got in at 28.54. I'm now long here on AMD, and I immediately set a 1% stop. And it sets automatically, it triggers there. I'm at the 28.17, but that's way too much to risk here. Now that it shot up here, I'm going to bring it just underneath the 28.29 area, just below the 8 EMA here, and where it before it sparked out. So I got a shield here of the 2040 as well as the 8 EMA to protect my stop from getting stopped out. All right, let's see. It pulls right back here after I get in, and now let's watch it go up there. There it goes, working its way up here. Nicely done. And now here it's right at even 29. Couple of candles here, and look at this. So I went ahead and I took out half here at 29.95 for 1.4% on the first half. Now I'm bringing this stop up along the way, and I'm going to keep it just below this 8 EMA. Since it's an even dollar amount, it could snap back pretty hard here. So I'm going to put it right up here, and let's see what happened next. And then right there, it sparked below it, and then finally stopped me out right here at 28.71 for 0.6% on the second half. So let's take a look at the trade. It was a high base. I set a trade, let the market come to me. I was in, had an automatic 1% stop. I reduced my risk there, and as it went up higher here, it stalled at an even dollar amount. I took out half and was bringing my stop up underneath the 8 EMA here to help protect any profits I had on the second half. And sure enough, it snapped down and got me out for a total trade of 1% in just 14 minutes. Now, this was just one of 9 trades that we took this morning in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, and here are our results. This was actually, we struggled the first 2 days this week because the market was pretty much sideways throughout the day. It was very choppy. We could only get a few, just a little bit there. But today, we had one really big trade here on OPTT. We had several people in the room that made multiple money on this OPTT. Big, huge mover today. I just got one trade in on that one. But even the rest of them, that was that 1% trade, and everything else was pretty choppy here. Look at that. Even though our success rate here is at 77% for the day. So we ended up with 10.1%. So that's about $1,000 that we made here in 2 hours, based on a $10,000 investment in each trade and a 1% stop. We're risking $100 per trade. So that's that. Would you like to learn to trade the Grok Trade way? We have a mentoring coming up at the end of April here, and you can go to groktrade.com, just groktrade.com. And there's 2 places you can go here. You can take a look here at where it says Trading Mentoring, and you can click there. It will take you to our mentoring page. Or you can just go ahead and take this quiz. And I challenge you to take this quiz. 5 questions, just 5 questions to see whether or not you're a savvy trader or not. And if you go then to the mentoring page, it just says Trading Mentoring there. It does talk about that. You can right here click to qualify. It says, yeah, just answer those 5 questions. And you can read about what our mentoring program is. Very different from others. We give you just a concentrated 3 days of training, but then we're in the co-pilot seat with you as you begin to implement that into your trading. So here, fill this out if you're having trouble with that test, and perhaps we could talk about what your trading is and see whether or not it would be a fit for you to go through our mentoring program. Again, it's the last weekend here in April. That's the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday weekend after Easter, and maybe it will work for you at that time. But again, let's call us. Let's just talk about your trading and see whether or not it might be a benefit to you. This is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that when you're trading, as the person in my last mentoring class said, it's the second mouse that gets the cheese. So if people who are trying to jump in early, they get caught by the trap. But if we wait until it the odds are in our favor and wait for the breakout or breakdown, then we get to have that cheese. Well, the other person, not so much. Mark the Meerkat, trade well.